needing 2 hand weights, so choose which weight you want to use. I have got 0.5, or you can use 1 kilos or 1.5, 2 kilos, so I shall leave it up to you. So we're going to start by standing with our feet hip distance apart, body nice and relaxed. I'm just going to rock the body weight forwards and backwards. I'm going to rock the body weight forwards onto the balls of the feet and the toes, and then backwards onto the heels. That's it. And then just come to a resting position halfway between the two. We're just going to stack the body up, so we're standing up nice and tall. So we're going to think of our knees are directly over our ankle joints, hips over knees, our rib cage is balanced nicely on top of our hips, shoulders balanced nicely on top of our rib cage, and then the head balanced nicely on top of your shoulders. So in a nice neutral position with our pelvis and spine. And I want you to feel even weight distribution through your feet. So think of big toe, little toe, midpoint on the back of the heel. So you don't want the feet rolling out or rolling in. So let's start with our breathing. So relaxing the arms down by your side, take a breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, deep breath in. Feel the rib cage open up and out. As we breathe out, feel the rib cage close in and down. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. Excellent. So just do a few little shoulder rolls, just rolling up, back and down. So just gently warm up through our shoulders. Excellent. And then we're going to take it the other way. Up, forwards, and then just let the arms hang down by your side. And we're going to slide the shoulders up towards ears and then slide them down. So making sure that we're going straight up and straight down, that they're not coming forwards or backwards. And down. Let's do one more. Breathing in and out. Good. So from here, we're going to circle the arms up towards the ceiling and then bring the hands to the back of the head. We're going to shrug the shoulders up towards ears and then we're going to slide them down. So we should be able to see our elbows in our peripheral vision as we're looking forwards. And from here, we're going to take the elbows back. But as we take the elbows back, be mindful that we don't push the head forwards to do so. So almost think of gently, almost, I suppose, pushing the head back into the hands as we take the elbows back. And then we bring them forwards. Nice big circle out to the side and down. So we'll do that again. So we're going to lift up towards the ceiling, hands behind the back of the head. See the elbows in your peripheral vision as you lift the shoulders up. We slide them down. We want to keep our abdominal muscles gently engaged as we take the elbows back, open up through the chest. So we don't want ribs popping, spine arching. And keep a nice neutral pelvis and spine. Draw it forwards, lifting up and down. We're going to do this one more time. We'll just come forwards to face you. We're going to lift up and slide down. We're going to open, draw forwards, reaching up towards the ceiling and back down. So from here, bring the arms forwards, in line with your shoulders, open through the front of the chest. We're going to reach up towards the ceiling and then like a little arm circle, we're going to rotate through the waist as we reach back. Continue the circle with the arm, it comes down by your hip and then we reach forwards. So other side, we're going to lift up towards the ceiling, circle it back as we rotate through the waist. Keep circling the arm down towards your hip and reach forwards. And again, other side, reach up, slide that shoulder down. You want to think of lifting up through both sides of the waist as we rotate, keeping both hip bones facing the front. So you don't want the hips moving as we're rotating round. And reach it back, full open through the chest. Lengthening, lifting through the spine, crown of the head up towards the ceiling as we slide the shoulder blades down towards our hips. Lovely, let's do this one more time, reaching up towards the ceiling, reach it back. Nice big circle of the arm, down, and then reach the arms forwards, lower down. So let's grab our weights. Oh, that lovely little warm up. So feet hip distance apart, we've got that even weight distribution through both of our feet. I'm going to lift the arms out to the side. So we want to make sure, as we're looking forwards, we can see our weight in our peripheral vision, that our arms haven't taken or travelled too far back. So from here, let's lift the shoulders up, slide them down. So our shoulder blades are melting down our back towards our hips. And we're going to do little arm circles in one direction. So the palms of our hands are facing up towards the ceiling. We've got a gentle engagement through our tummy muscles. So we want to be mindful that as we move in the arms, our body isn't doing something funky too. We want to try and keep the body as still as possible. So just getting some nice circular motion through the shoulder joint, this is ball and socket joint. Nice way to hydrate the joint as well as strengthen through the muscles. Let's go the other direction. So as we're moving the arms, think of reaching with the fingers to the opposite walls. That's it. Keeping length through the neck. Let's do 2 more. And still. So from here, they're still in line with your shoulders. I'm going to bicep curl and lengthen. Bicep curl and lengthen. So we're just moving through the elbow joint. Being mindful that when we bend through the elbow joint and bring our weight towards our shoulders, we're not bending through the wrists as well. So try and keep the wrists nice and long as we bicep curl the arms. Let's do 4 more, 4 and 3, 2 and 1, out to the side. Make a fork shape with the arms or the upper body, and then we're going to lift up towards the ceiling and bend. And from here, we're going to tip the palm of the hand down towards the floor and then back up. We're going to lift and bend, then tip down and lift up. So as we reach up towards the ceiling, slide the shoulders away from your ears. We bend back through the elbows. So as we tip the weights down towards the floor, we don't want any rounding through the spine. So just take it as far as you can go without rounding through those shoulders. That's it, lifting up. We draw it down. That's it. So as we lift up, I want to think of it coming from underneath the armpit. We'll try and keep those upper traps, or the tension out of those upper traps as much as possible. That's it, good. Let's do 1 more. Brilliant. And then bring the arms down by your side. Have a quick little shake. And from here, we're going to bend the elbows in. So elbows, arms are at a 90-degree angle. So from here, we're going to reach forwards with the arms, keeping the palms facing up towards the ceiling. We're going to open out to the side. And then we're going to bend the elbows in, keeping the arms out to the side, and then close at the front. So we're going to reverse that. We're going to open out first, and then we reach, open up through the front of the chest as we reach forwards, and then bend the elbows in. And again, we reverse. Reach it forwards. We open out. We bend through the elbows and close. It's a really nice one to work through your rotator cuff muscles, basically all the muscles around your shoulders, around the mid upper back. It's a great one for posture if you're sat at a desk all day. Open through the chest as we reach forwards. And again. Excellent. Out to the side. So from here, we're going to reach out to the side. And as we reach out to the side, we're going to lengthen up through the spine and shine the breastbone up towards the ceiling. And then we're going to reach the arms forwards, spine in neutral, and draw in. So we're going to open up through the chest, eye gaze travels up to where the ceiling meets the wall as we come up into a little extension of the upper body. So we don't want to sink into the back and into the back of the neck. You want to think of lengthening from the lower back first, lengthening all the way up the spine, arms out to the side, bring forwards and in. Let's do this one more time. Reach, feel nice and open through the chest. Good. Reach forwards and down. Perfect. So from here, I'm going to turn sideways for you. So we're going to bend through both knees and we're going to hinge forwards from the hips. So we've got our corset wrapped around the waist. I'm going to reach both arms forwards, keeping the knees bent. So if you want to come into a deeper squat, you can do. So from here, we're going to bend the elbows straight back and then reach forwards. Bend the elbows back, reach it forwards. So as we bend back, we're going to keep the elbows snug in towards the waist. Draw it back, reach forwards, draw it back. So almost think of drawing the bottom tip of your shoulder blades in towards the spine, but not so much that you take it up into the shoulders. Now just a very gentle squeeze. So I want you to be feeling it obviously in your shoulders, but also in your mid-back. So around that sort of bra strap level. That's it. Drawing in, reach forwards. Let's do 4 and 3, 2 and 1. We're going to stay there. Keep the upper arm where it is. We straighten and bend. We straighten and bend. So if you start to feel this in your lower back, you can unhinge yourself a little bit and keep the same movement of the arms. Or you can just really focus on tightening a little bit more through your tummy muscles. We lengthen, we bend. So we're working into the triceps a little bit more now. Back of the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to stay there. We're going to pulse, 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 up and down. We'll open through the chest. Pelvis and spine is in a nice neutral position. We've got our centre gently engaged as we pulse the arms up and down. Keep reaching with the fingers away, sliding shoulders away from ears. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the arms down. So let's just pop those to the side. Quick little warm down. So from here, so again we're going to bend both knees, hands on the thighs. I'm just going to slide the hands down to your knees, keeping a nice neutral pelvis and spine. So a little standing cat and cow. So as we breathe out, we're going to tuck the tailbone under, rounding through the spine, and then we're going to tuck the chin in last. We're going to stay there for a breath in and really focus that breath into the back of the rib cage. And as we breathe out, we start from the tailbone first. As we lengthen through the tailbone, the lower back, mid back, upper back, slide the shoulders down. You can gently push the hands into the thighs as we shine the breastbone forwards into little extension. So we come back into neutral. We're breathing out, we tuck under, we round through the spine. Breathe in and out, we're going to release. Sliding shoulders down, get some nice movement through the spine. That's it. And again, we pass through neutral. So as we're coming into our cat position, just giving the muscles that we've just been working through our upper back, mid and upper back, a gentle stretch. And then we're going to release. As we're looking forward, open up through the chest. Excellent. Into neutral. And from there, we're going to roll up into standing. And from here, we're going to lift one arm up bend through the elbow, other hand on the upper arm, and a little tricep stretch. If you want to increase that stretch a little bit, you can come into a little side bend. And just breathe, making sure you breathe into the stretch and try and relax the muscles that we're stretching. And we'll take it to the other side. Elbow bent, get a little stretch. If you need more of a stretch, we can come up into a little side bend. Lovely. Good. And from here, bring the arms down. Sorry, hands onto both the back of the hips, onto your bottom. And from here, think of gently squeezing elbows together. And then we're going to lift or shine the breastbone up to where the ceiling meets the wall. As we look up, being mindful that we don't crunch at the back of the neck. Breathe and release. And again, we're just going to gently squeeze the elbows in towards each other, slouch shoulders down, and then we lift the breastbone up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Take a breath in and out. Relax it down. A little dynamic pec stretch for you. I'm just going to swing the arms. As long as this is comfortable, for me it feels really nice. Nice little openness through the chest. Then we're going to take one arm up, one arm down. Nice little swing. And the other side. Good. Give the arms a bit of a shake. And that's you all done.